Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Um, but yeah, welcome in, welcome in. All right. Was a piece of good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Want some code?
You want ice cream, don't you?
No, not really. I don't know. No. Like something cold to drink.
What to drink?
Yeah. Like a smoothie or something. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, that sound good. You get some ice and crush it up.
I think that.
This will be all ice. Alright. Plus you. We have a deep dark underneath our house basically.
Yeah, figured.
I knew it was somewhere, but I didn't know it was like this fucking close.
That was just like a pretty amazing thing.
What'd you say?
That was just like a pretty decent.
No. I actually don't know if it's fully a deep dark, but pretty sure there's a deep dark probably somewhere around here. Because there is a bunch of silk and stuff around here. All over the place. What's up, Ben?
Hello there.
How's it going? Doing well. How about you? I am doing pretty good. Just chilling, just chilling. Probably not gonna be on Minecraft for too much longer. Probably gonna go switch over to RuneScape if Ken over here is not gonna play. Oh, we had a shit ton of buckets. Where do they all go? And are you the bucket thief?
What? Huh?
I thought we had a shit ton of buckets. Are you the bucket thief?
I don't have them on me.
You have all of them on you?
I don't have
Oh.
them on me.
Oh.
Check. Mm.
Oh, okay. I see where all the buckets went. There's some axolotls in there. I forget what I was came down here for. Oh, yeah. Why no works? Oliver Queen again. Is that my new nickname for you? Your name now? I thought so. How old are you? You look like an unk. How do I look like an unk? What's unk age, by the way? I'm curious. Around 24 or 25. I am 23. How the fuck did you? Yeah, you're getting up there, bro. Being in your 20s been no time, bro. Just saying. To grab the drink before I started stream. Pepperonis. Nah, I do not. Hell. I mean, it is what it is. Earl, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. How's your day? Uh, honestly, this has been my day. I haven't really did too much else other than just chill, to be completely honest. Tomorrow, I do go kayaking with my dad. That's gonna be fun. Oof. Yeah, I'm mean, asking, how did you get fired from Taco Bell? I feel like it'd be kind of hard to do. No. Did you get fired because you have school coming up, or is it something else? Um. Oh, vaping. They fired you for that? Oh, crazy, actually. Wasn't my first language. No, you're cool, bro. I completely understand. English is my first language, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it is, though. English is hard, bro. Even for somebody that, grew up doing English, and as English as their first language. Your brother stayed the inflatable guy that flopped around. Okay. I can. I tried to make try to make the water elevator, and I completely failed.
What do you mean?
There's a bunch of water everywhere.
So you broke my water elevator?
No, not your elevator. I try to make one. I go down to the other area. Where all the other stuff is at. and yeah, it's broken. I don't know how you did this.
Okay, just leave it. I'll fix it like. Alright.
I think you actually, I think I know how you did it. Never mind. Maybe. I just don't have enough blocks to fix it. Like yeah. I know what you're talking about. How was your day, by the way? Do anything interesting today? Been fried all day, man. Hell yeah. Pretty fucked up. Damn. Um. From my old job. Sure. Spill it on me. So spill it on me. Let's hear. Let's hear the tea. I got a carrot. I think I just wanna. I don't know really know what I want to play. Um, so um, Resident Evil 7. Pretty sure. What is that one? Resident Evil 7 is that. Yeah, I thought it was Biohazard. They already beat that. I beat Village. Put in the message. I don't know. I have no idea. Um, um, Anna's playing Sims. I was gonna ask if she wanted to play something together, but she is busy. Where's her phone at? Oh. Um, what is everybody else playing? Playing Sea of Thieves. Um, everybody's like either offline or like doing their own thing. Nothing that I actually want to like go and sending away messages. What are you talking about? What if? What if we just watch cop videos? I really don't know what to do. Um, would play. I don't really want to play anything. Moment, I guess. I say we could play like a RuneScape, but I don't really care to play a RuneScape at the moment. I don't even know what that is. Scared to even look at it, what it is. Interesting. This is an actual like show. No, we're not watching an actual show. I would get copyrighted so fast. The tubers are watching it. What? You're telling me that the YouTubers are the YouTubers are watching it right now? Yeah. No. I'm not trying to get copyrighted, bro. Hard to break it to you.
Didn't tell you why you're under arrest.
No.
It's involving that relationship.
Why is that so fucking loud? And why can't I pause this? There we go. Okay. Actually, I need to change my title as well. What the fuck do you watch on YouTube? Uh, like my own free time or like with chat? 'Cause I watch on YouTube. You guys, uh, just mainly body cam videos, but By myself, I watch like a bunch of different people. Yeah, these are body cam videos. This one is body cam video. This is yummy. And then Nick. There's a bunch of Omegle things. And a bunch of more cop videos. AK body cam videos. And then Soup. And then more. A lot. Alright.
Well, I'll be going home today.
You do go to jail.
I'm little. They're gonna tear me apart.
This is the moment 27-year-old teacher Brittany realized that her horrifying secret had been uncovered.
I'm gonna grab a
She
drink
was
real
about
quick.
to spend the
Be
rest
right
of her
back, guys. Give me
life
1
behind
second.
bars. But classroom predators like this are more common than you'd think. Like this gym teacher who was given 30 years in prison for exploiting his students.
Come here. Take them off.
Or when the cops discovered the horrifying secret this elementary teacher was hiding.
I'm not a pervert, I'm not anything, I'm not.
Maybe you are.
But first, let's start with the disgusting case of Brittany. Brittany was arrested by cops after her victim's parents found she'd been sending a bombardment of X-rated messages to their child, and as it was later discovered, even touching him in class.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt me, dove me, stick me, anything like that? No. Anything dangerous? No weapons? Okay. Yeah, can you?
Am I gonna be able to put it back on?
Yeah, you will. This is your personal property.
So everything that goes in this bag.
I'm gonna take your necklace off as well.
Can you unhandcuff me so I can take my other pregnant again?
We'll do that at the jail.
Okay.
And then we'll have you do the same
Interesting.
with the nose ring too.
So I'm gonna do
I didn't even grab that fucking drink. I just threw that shit away and didn't even grab it. Hold on.
Lift up your tongue. Okay.
Brittany is complying extremely well with the cops, consenting to searches and even helping them out at points. In the same way as Vidge, Brittany knows exactly why she's being arrested, but she's trying to gain favor with the cops in hope that maybe they'll treat her better throughout the case. Even in her interrogation, it's clear that she still thinks sweet-talking the detective will help her out.
And are you from Arizona?
Yeah, basically I just watch whatever looks.
I'm 2 out of 10.
Where is it?
I don't watch body cam videos unless I'm streaming or I will watch like
See, when I grew up, Cowboys were kind of, our Cowboy fans were
whatever really looks interesting. Like I said.
Star jacket just to be, cool. People
What's up,
wore
Ron?
starter jackets,
Welcome in, brother.
and They robbed for it, so I grew up hating the Cowboys.
What do you get to drink?
Can I ask you a question?
You can.
Is it this arrest
Brisk
from
iced tea.
the school? Or was
That's
it
what I got.
something separate? So I had my school call me yesterday and tell me that I was on probation.
Was
and
good.
I had his father contact
Not
me
much,
today, so
not
I'm
much.
just trying to figure out which one it was.
Just chilling today.
Well, it's,
Brittany seems totally confident that she'll be going home later. She's trying to play this off as if it isn't a huge deal, but unfortunately for her, the most disgusting details of the case were about
my
to be
weird.
discovered.
I'm so
And
confused.
the cops would make sure that she didn't leave jail for a very long time. Brittany and this victim reportedly had sex at least 4 times within a month, sometimes in her car, sometimes in her classroom, and sometimes with other students still in the room keeping watch.
I was one of the witnesses, or one of the people that saw Ms. Zamora.
Was Miss Zamora saying anything?
No, they're just doing it. It was very uncomfortable. So that's why the second day they're doing stuff.
Monster or
I saw
Rockstar?
her.
Obviously, there really
Both
wasn't
of
much
those
room for
are
Brittany to get out of this.
ass.
Her
If you're
trial,
gonna
she
get
almost begs the jury
you're
to
gonna
give
get,
her a
like,
lighter sentence.
an energy drink, get fucking like a Red Bull. Red Bulls are so much better. Both of those.
Obviously terrified to face the consequences of her actions.
She would like to reach the podium, Your Honor? Certainly. This sentencing is not only taking decades of my own life and experiences away, but those of my loved ones as well. As stated earlier, I never want to hurt anyone, and it tears me apart to know that I have, and I'm deeply sorry. I am a good and genuine person who made a mistake and regrets it deeply. I ask that you please have leniency in regard to my sentencing, that you see me as a person with a hopeful future and not just another number or case. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.
Given that she accepted responsibility and showed remorse, she was eventually sentenced to 20 years in prison, the lowest possible sentence for her crimes. However, she was also put on lifetime probation and forced to register as a sex offender. But worst of all, she'll have to face the dangers sex offenders face behind prison, even pleading to court that they'll tear her apart for what she did. But there are other crimes that can endanger or scare kids at school. This third grade teacher decided to really test the boundaries on the first day of school.
So,
Got drunk.
just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. Have you taken anything that's, you know, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff. But
when the teacher named Kimberly initially showed up to school, everything seemed fine. But as the day progressed, other staff noticed she had red eyes, slurred speech, and even struggled to finish sentences. Kimberly claims she'd taken medication last night to help her sleep, but other than that, has taken no medication whatsoever. The staff, however, aren't so sure.
You haven't taken anything while you were at school?
She bring that vodka or that Don Julio in.
Take a breathalyzer test?
if I needed to, yeah.
On the first day is crazy though.
Big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow,
In a
blow,
kindergarten?
blow,
Wait.
blow. Alright, stop.
Is this kindergarten?
You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
Or with the
I
class?
drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Kimberly just blew a .248. To put that into perspective, the legal
That's
limit
crazy.
in Oklahoma is .08, and anything over .25 is considered alcohol poisoning. Having a blood alcohol level this high essentially guarantees that Kimberly has been drinking while at school, but they need to find concrete evidence of this. Luckily, they didn't have to look far.
She was a teacher, right? Yeah.
What's in this drink?
That's a Diet Coke.
What's up,
Is there
Lex?
anything
Welcome in.
liquor in it?
Nope.
So if I go into the classroom, am I gonna find anything else?
So where did the liquor come from? Did you leave campus?
Not today.
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up? Just follow the tip of my pen. Your eyes only. Do you understand?
No, she brought that shit into the school. 100%.
Yeah, she's intoxicated.
How about you?
Am I gonna get fired? Just
Honestly, yes.
Uh,
You can resign. You're under the influence at school.
I basically all day
It's honestly too nice of the superintendent to let her resign, as
Minecraft
this
server.
means she'll likely be able to get another job in a similar sector should she decide to.
the server that you guys, like, so you were here yesterday, right? I think you were. But anyways, the SMP that I was playing yesterday, I am developing now. So, I was just fucking with that server most of the time. Up today. Which today went so fucking fast. It's already almost 8. And I felt like it was fast as hell. Like I remember waking up at like I want to say 10 or 11. Maybe even later, or maybe even earlier than that. I don't even fucking remember, honestly. I remember waking up and then watching YouTube for like a little bit and then getting a message that this something was broken. So I went to go fix it. And then I've been on it ever since though. I really just got off like a few minutes ago. At school, and I felt like I was picking them up as soon as I dropped them off. Yeah. Girl, I was watching that. Let me talk, mate.
But it seems as though
We'll
she
get back to
still
it.
doesn't want to leave this school, as her next move is to desperately try to explain her way out of this in a truly ridiculous manner.
I have work tomorrow, and I really don't want to go there.
And that's why it's
Unless you were drank a shit ton
well,
at like 8 o'clock this morning. I don't know how you could still be that high.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
How many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning?
Presley Johnson, please come to the office. Presley
The problem is they said you were fine this morning, and then recently they've noticed a difference, which makes me think that you.
How are you going to tell me that I'm not allowed to talk?
Unfortunately for Kimberly, though, nobody's buying it.
What?
Especially after the superintendent finds a smoking gun in her classroom.
Okay, no more games.
This is my stream. What are you talking about?
Other than that.
My juice.
Don't tell me to shh.
Can I try again? That there is wine.
This was the final straw for the officer, and after Kimberly failed to call someone to bring her home, he decides that she'll be coming with him instead.
Please, just let me. Can we?
Hey, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and
I did.
and then you wiped this out. I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
Because they're in YouTube.
Jail with
No.
multiple charges.
In the YouTube chat.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Kimberly was taken back to the station and was hit with a single count of public intoxication. Thankfully for the kids, she also lost her job and was banned from stepping foot on the premises.
I mean, that makes
ever
sense.
Again. But Kimberly's crime looks like child's play compared to the next case of Vigilant DeHady. On the 27th of March 2022, officers arrived at Coach Vigilant DeHady's house to arrest him on a warrant for multiple counts of acts on victims as young as 12 years old. When the police went to handcuff him, Vigilant had a very unusual reaction.
Sorry, bitch. Can I be in front of me? Can the handcuffs be in front of me? We'll see. But usually no. Come here. Take them off. Come here.
Aw.
The man accused of harassing multiple children bursts into tears while being arrested. A pathetic action, especially when you consider the nature of his crimes.
I'm going to share some information with you, all right? You're not handcuffed right now. I want you to remain calm and be cool, okay? There's an outstanding warrant issued for your arrest. It's out of Lake County, okay? So your beef is not with us, okay? I understand Sergeant Hauser and you have a relationship, okay? We want to maintain professionalism and respect.
The officer tries to calm Vigilant down and says that they will do their best to remain respectful and professional. What's strange about this case, though, is that the sergeant whose body cam is being displayed is actually good friends with Vigilant, hence the polite treatment and the lack of handcuffs at this time. In fact, Vigilant is treated so well, he's even allowed to take a call from his wife in the middle of his arrest.
Hey, I'm with Jerry. So, you know how we can call back in a few minutes. Okay, they said we can call you back in a few minutes.
Listen, I got to put them behind your back, but I got these, okay? And they're bigger, so they'll fit your wrists, okay? All right.
But it's not just the sergeant that seems to know Vigilant. It's the whole squad. This isn't because he's known to them as a criminal. It's actually because he's a cheerleading coach and choreographer, running a long-standing and well-known cheerleading school. Vigilant was known as a pillar of the community, and reviews of his class back this up, saying that he and his wife provide a safe and healthy environment, and that they've both impacted many kids with their support. But it seems that Vigilant took this love a step too far.
Oh. Wait, what was he locked up for? Sorry, that completely just flew over my head. I don't even know.
Vigilant's tears are meant to imply that he's anxious and shocked about this whole situation. But notice how he hasn't once asked what charges the warrant is for. Vigilant actually knows exactly why he's being arrested, and these tears aren't remorseful ones. They're of regret and terror, as he's likely heard stories about what happens to criminals like him in prison.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely lock his ass up. I remember this video. I just forget what, like,
worst case scenario,
what he was being charged with.
Extradite you. You'll have to stay. That means take you to Lake County. You'll have to wait at the Orange County jail until they transport you to Lake County.
They said something about harassment, so I thought it was harassment. I was like, I don't see this dude harassing people.
I'm just letting you know
But
there's a possibility that you might have to stay there till Monday or Tuesday.
that makes more sense, Lux.
County.
If Vigilant is shocked at this news, it's hard to imagine what he was feeling after he was told he'd be spending up to 10 years in prison for his crimes. And it's not as if he's getting out of this either. Since his arrest, multiple girls have come forward to testify against him, and in July of 2023, Vigilant entered a guilty plea and is currently awaiting sentencing. But unlike Vigilant, Julio Soto wasn't about to go down that easily, choosing instead to try and cover up his depraved crimes in the interrogation room.
I'm not lying to you folks. I'm not a pervert. I'm not anything. I'm not. I don't know.
Maybe you are.
In March 2019, a female student told her friends that her 49-year-old teacher had touched her inappropriately the previous month. Soto had pulled her aside from her PE class, pretending to fix a test she had taken. But when they were alone in the room, he touched her inappropriately. Soto was then arrested a month later on a warrant and was brought in for interrogation.
So you say you normally take 3 to 4 kids. What happened this time?
This time it was just her. You know, she was asking me because she goes, I was concerned about Friday because you're gonna meet my mommy and all this stuff. And I said, okay, I wasn't even thinking.
But why?
What do you mean why?
If you're gonna take a female student to your classroom, you didn't think to let me just grab another.
And honestly, I just wanted to get her work done, get her, and then go back to specials. I'm doing great. So, and like I said, that's my bad.
While she was sitting at the U-shape or kidney table, did you walk over to check on her?
And not until she said something about her wrist or her arm.
This is all well and good, but the cops are having a hard time figuring out why he was alone in a room with a student in the first place. Things already aren't adding up, and they have to figure this out.
Was she the only one in the classroom with you at the time? Do you normally take kids in the classroom?
No, that's what I was telling them. Normally I try to get a couple kids, and I was just...
Is that like policy, or is that common practice, or what is that?
It's probably common practice. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it is written somewhere, but if you're going to bring a student back to your classroom, you always bring at least, if there's another adult there, or if not an adult, then you're supposed to bring a couple of kids.
And why didn't you on that day?
I wasn't even thinking. Okay. Yeah, and that's why.
What do you want me to say to that? What?
I'll get if I get a count statement from the school, that's fine.
Why did your color change?
All I do was trying to. I knew parents were coming. I just wanted her to get this stuff done, and then that was it.
Soto denied the accusations from the start, but this is where he slipped up badly.
What is that thing that's on your door? It's like a black cover. What is it for?
Oh, that's for active assailants.
Do you normally have yours drawn?
It's always up.
Okay, it's always up?
Yeah, unless we have an active challenge and we put it down, or when the kids play with it after school. Because it's only taped.
Okay. Do you ever have yours up for like your planning period where you don't want to be bothered? If you're in the classroom with a student and you notice it's down, would you have fixed it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You didn't notice it was down?
No.
At any time while in the classroom, did you say, hey, I'm going to tickle you? Did you attempt to tickle her? Did you place your hands on her in any other way?
No, other than her arm.
Okay.
Because she's one of those students that, if I did something like that, I know she would tell the whole world. So
you're telling me if you did something to her, she would tell?
Yes.
So why are we getting this allegation?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
This suggests that he has thought about it and decided that she's not a good victim. Another super sketchy thing is the fact that the door was Soto was
that's crazy.
What's going on in there from everyone else.
I reviewed the school video that day.
Okay.
First thing, she was in a sling. She was in a sling and she was sitting on the bench. She was sitting on the bench next to a little boy. I don't know who he is, but she was sitting on
that Wednesday?
Yes.
No.
I'm literally telling you. I'm going to tell you what I saw in the school video. She was sitting on the bench.
On your Oliver tree.
Little boy. She had a sling on her arm. She had a band around her hair.
I do not look like Oliver Tree, but for some reason, they keep on calling me Oliver Tree.
You just walk around for a little bit. You then walk over directly to her. You have some type of conversation. I don't know what the conversation was about. After you have the conversation, she gets up. You guys walk up that stairwell.
The side stairwell, yes.
Walk up the side stairwell. Proceed to the second floor.
Yes.
She had a sling on.
I honestly don't remember the sling. Okay.
It's been a thing ever since
she had a sling.
she
had a full sling on. Her arm was completely wrapped.
she has joined.
Can't remember the girl's
To be honest,
noticeable detail, yet he somehow
I forget exactly. Oh, it's because
investigators point out this.
It's because he thought that I had short hair in the front.
Won't work.
Now you remember remember specific details about her arm was hurting, and you went over to her and you were like, let me see, and you were like touching her arm. If you remember those specific details, I don't understand why you can't remember the detail about the sling.
I never said your name.
That would explain why her arm was.
I said her and they.
But even if
I never said Ava
still been wrapped. The arm was basically.
But it was bare.
or Eva.
In this video, her arm wasn't bare.
Am I tripping, dog?
To the classroom, it was
Yes, you are.
She would have had to take that off as she walked up with you, because on video, you walk in front of her, you go around the stairs. So these are the stairs.
Right.
You know how you walk in the door? You got to turn around, right?
Right.
To walk up the stairs. You're in front of her. She's on your left-hand side. Her arm is.
You're the one that brought it up. Just saying.
See her go past the video with a sling on her arm, and you continue to walk up. You walk on the right side, she walks on the left.
Okay.
Have you ever tickled her?
No.
Have you ever horseplayed with her?
Not horseplay, like touching her, no.
Have you ever horseplayed, grab ass, whatever you want to call it? Have you guys ever did anything that would allude to being in a playful manner? Have you joked with her?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys.
But not like one-on-one, joking in the class.
So okay, we're in a group setting.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to tickle her in a group setting?
No.
Soto keeps insisting that he never touched the girl, but the cops are having a hard time believing him with multiple witnesses claiming otherwise.
A lot of other students have told us you'll mess around like every once in a while, like joke around with them and stuff, and sometimes you'll like try to lighten the mood if you see that they're sad or they're down or something like that. Well, they said that you call it like a tickle, like a tickling thing, where you're like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna tickle you.
But I never touched anything appropriately.
I got like more than 8 kids who told me that you said, hey, I'm gonna get your tickle spot, and you poke them. Have you ever said, I'm gonna get your tickle spot?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I may have, but I don't. If I had a Bible, I would put it right there.
Or I was talking about
You
Unc.
probably hear this all the time, but I would never touch a girl or boy.
Yeah, you're just
You're
just off in your own world,
Now
bro.
he's backtracking, claiming he didn't touch them inappropriately. If he believed he could bluff his way out, he'd stick to his initial denial, but unfortunately for him, there were witnesses to everything.
Have you ever received a complaint from any student on campus?
Yeah, like I told you about 2 years ago.
And what was that complaint exactly?
The same thing, the tickling.
Okay.
The tickling?
Yeah.
I joke around a lot. No, you're fine.
No, not her.
There have been complaints from multiple students who said that they've heard and seen you gesture toward other students making comments about their bodies.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever done something
No.
like that?
When confronted about the accusations of improper student touching, Soto pretends to be shocked. These students come from different classrooms and grades, making it impossible for them to come up with a made-up story.
So are these kids all lying on you?
Don't know.
You don't, well, that.
I know. I know.
Well, hold on 1 second. You said she was lying, but earlier you told me that if you were to ever do something, you know that she would be the one who would just go out there and tell the world.
Exactly.
So why is she telling the world?
I don't know. That's why I'm very confused and upset.
But she was one of the kids that said that you were one of her favorite teachers.
Literally said that you're her favorite teacher in the whole wide world, and she has so much fun in your class.
I try to.
So why the lie?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I don't know why they're lying.
Right.
And I don't know why it's a whole bunch of people telling me the same story. I've been doing this job for going on 11 years now. And when details and stories don't change, there's usually something to it. So what I want to do is I don't want you to paint yourself as this bad person, this monster. Okay?
Lex, what you been up to all day?
I want you to paint yourself
Been doing anything interesting?
The cop even allowed him to claim it was a mistake, but Soto was not budging.
I need for you to be honest with me. If you accidentally touched her, or if you did something in a way that, or reaching over her, glazed over her shoulders or something, just tell me.
I have no problem with that.
Because that's not inappropriate touching.
Right. I have no problem with that. Like I told you last night, I have no problem. If I make a mistake, I'll confess up to it.
Yeah.
But if I know I truly didn't do something.
Her grades, she went from an A student, I mean high marks in your class. She was doing extremely well. And then, as strange as it is, right after this February 13th, this Wednesday, this specific date, that we're focused so hard on right now, we've been talking about for
Right.
the last, I don't know, hour,
Mm-hmm.
why are her grades plummeting?
I don't
I
know.
mean, 60s. I mean, like,
Well, because
she's
that's
doing terribly
right.
now in
And
your
that's
class.
why we had to talk with the parents with the 504.
But the 504 talk happened on a Friday,
Correct, yes.
long before her grades started plummeting.
The significant drop in the girl's grades is a concerning sign that something traumatic might have occurred, and the timing is too good for it to be a coincidence. Soto tried to act like the time alone with the student wasn't a big deal, but the investigator pointed out it was enough time for something bad to happen.
She was only in my classroom roughly 15 minutes. So there's still good.
15 minutes is long
A long
enough.
time.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you folks.
You gotta give me something here because you're not giving me an explanation as to why this child was in that room with you for 15 minutes besides homework and you not tell anybody. I would think you would say, hey, you want to come over real quick and we can go over some lesson plans.
Right.
Hey, let me grab a couple of students who need to catch up on.
And that's what I said. I said that was my bad because I was just trying to rush and get through. I wasn't thinking.
But that's not
That's
what
it.
that happened.
What are you rushing to get through?
No, just to get through to get her work done.
So these kids who are telling me that you're making comments about their bodies, multiple kids are lying, multiple kids are
They're scooting in.
that, you know, that you've reached and you've
They're putting more pressure on them.
in inappropriate places, those kids are lying. This child who says that you are her favorite teacher in the world is telling me that you have touched her and now she's lying. So it's the world against you.
I'm just telling you what I know.
Soto keeps claiming he can't recall touching children that way and doesn't understand why his story differs from others. So the investigator quit the friendly approach, pressing him harder, hoping to get something out of him.
You did make a mistake when you commented about these girls, talked about their bodies. You did make a mistake when you reached out and you touched these students. You made a mistake. I get mistakes. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't want to think that about you.
I appreciate
I
that.
need you to help me,
But
though.
Even if I said this, is that
That's not a crime.
okay? Not that
So did you say it?
maybe, I don't know.
Well,
honestly
I
don't
think
know,
you did,
ma'am.
but it's not a
I don't
crime
know.
to make a comment. It's not a crime. So did you say it?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe and I don't know are two different things. Did you say it?
I don't know.
I think you do. I think you do know.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Detective.
It's okay.
I don't know. I could have.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
You could have.
I could have.
Okay.
I just don't know.
Soto's story is slowly falling apart, and the detectives are closing in on the truth.
He's
What Soto accidentally admits
shaking in his fucking boots right now.
might just be the final nail in his coffin.
Why are the cameras showing me what you're telling me?
No.
You don't know? If the camera is in your classroom and it's showing us what she told us, how don't you know?
Why can't you
What is?
explain that to me?
I don't know.
What did you?
You have to know either you did it or you didn't, and the
What did he
camera
do
shows you did it,
necessarily?
so tell me what happened, why you did it. Tell me why. I know it happened. I know it did. I watched
Did he full on like
Why?
Was it an accident?
take advantage, or did he?
No. Nothing. I mean, I don't do anything in person.
It wasn't an accident.
To touch her.
Just touched. Just touched.
If I, like I said, if I
It's-
touched her, that I don't recollect. If I touch her, then it's an accident.
But you just said
This
it
was.
wasn't.
I think it's just crazy that like
It wasn't. I don't
we
know why we're holding on to
there
this.
is
There are cameras in the classroom. You know about them.
there's teachers.
They're showing me what happened.
Well, it's possible even to be a teacher like this.
Tell me.
Was it an accident?
Just tell me.
It was at this point that Soto realized he was playing with fire for far too long, so he finally did the smart thing and asked for his lawyer.
You know, no matter what, I'm going to lose my career. I'm probably going to go to jail after tonight
Why are we stuck on that?
because that's my whole future is teaching. You know, I'm not going to ever. I'll get fired right after this. If I go to jail tonight, I'm going to be fired.
We're not here by mistake. and
That
we're
is
not here
gross.
by accident, and everything
It
is
is.
God's plan. It's by His design.
You know damn well he's not gonna get life, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Killers sometimes don't even get life.
Can I have my lawyer? I'm not saying I'm getting in.
Pedophiles that actually have not just touched kids
of a minor. He was granted
has
a $75,000 bond.
has not got life.
Out of jail. His trial has been repeatedly pushed back. You'll be even more shocked.
Yeah, he didn't even get.
In September 2021, substitute teacher.
Yeah, all he got was a $75,000 bill.
And walked out.
Wait.
Soda was charged with one.
I'm not saying I'm getting in.
No problem.
Soda was charged with one count of lewd behavior and one charge of of a minor. He was granted a $75,000 bond and walked out of jail. His trial has been repeatedly pushed back. You'll be even more shocked when you hear what Yassine did.
He didn't even go to jail.
Substitute teacher Yassine Asher was interrogated for allegedly.
Yeah, he got a bond and then walked out.
12 at the school where he taught, and he was exposed by the parents of the victims. What he said during the interrogation will shock you.
How long have you been doing this for?
No. That's not true.
So these kids are all making that up?
No.
You tell me the whole school's gonna make something up?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling the truth about the other girl, but I don't know about.
Are you willing to take a lie detector test? It's really a stress voice analysis test, but will you be willing to take something like that?
No.
Why?
I'm afraid.
Why?
It might hurt me, that's why.
How is it gonna hurt you? It's not painful.
There's some murderers that have gotten like 20 months, or not 20 months, 20 years in like in prison, and then they walked out of it.
Because you're not being completely honest with me. If somebody's truly sorry and wants forgiveness with anybody, you will be honest.
Yassine didn't fully cooperate at first. He didn't admit to the accusations and just kept apologizing. This seemed suspicious because if he were truly innocent, there wouldn't be the need for all the constant apologies.
I don't understand why do you keep on like hiding things? These kids, what did I tell you earlier? That sooner or later everything comes out.
I really didn't do that.
So if I pull video, I will not see you touching anybody that day you substituted.
The second the officer mentioned video evidence, we saw Yassine look shocked. It's like he was surprised by the investigative abilities of the officers, and he didn't expect them to have actual proof. Yassine continued acting innocent, but the investigator still pressed him for a confession.
Some random girl that does not even know the other students is randomly gonna say the same thing. That is just a coincidence?
No.
You're gonna sit there and lie still, or are you gonna be honest?
I did that.
And after a while, he finally admitted to his crimes. If you thought Yassine couldn't make the matter worse, you won't believe what he said next.
I just touched her.
Like what? Show me. Wait your hand on the table.
Just touched her.
So you said 2 minutes. Did you leave it there or something else?
I left it there.
Okay.
Hmm.
And while you guys were doing what? Like, was she not saying anything? Were you saying something?
I don't know, the silence and like the nervousness really like shows that he has done stuff.
She just let you?
Yeah.
Saying that the girl let him do what he did just shows what kind of person he is. Yassine was charged and found guilty of
Oh yeah, 100%.
underage girls,
Or
leading to an
the damn.
8-year prison term for each count. After serving his sentence, he will be deported to his home country as a recognized predator. But if you thought evil teachers stopped here, that's because you don't know the case of Allison.
Someone fix my documents. It's okay. Smile.
On June 12th, 2022, cops were called to the scene of a car accident that took place in a parking garage. The culpable driver was identified as kindergarten teacher Allison.
Well, let me talk to you over here, okay?
Okay.
So, what happened?
No, honestly, the AC in my car is out. I was fixing my hair. I didn't realize they were braking as fast as they were.
Okay.
I didn't realize there was a big line, and I literally just smacked into them. I've had 2 shots and 1 drink tonight.
Okay.
Like,
Right off the bat, Allison incriminates herself and admits to drinking before the accident, but tries to undermine it by suggesting she didn't drink that much. What she doesn't know is that drinking and driving is against the law regardless of the amount of alcohol that was consumed, and will always result in some sort of legal consequences. So she
Damn.
just made this cop's job a lot easier.
Right now, if you had to rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being completely sober, 10 being the most intoxicated you've ever been in your life, where would you say you are right now?
Probably like a 5. Like definitely yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling it.
Not like yeah.
Okay. With that in mind, do you think it's a good idea for you to be driving right now?
I mean, I definitely thought it was okay to drive. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Well, given what's happened, does your opinion change perhaps?
I mean, no, because I was genuinely finishing my like I said, like the AC in my car was out. I was fixing. I was trying to pull up my hair, and it was stupid of me. But
Gotcha. If I were to hand you the keys to a school bus full of kids right now, would you feel safe driving that?
probably not, because I am an education major.
Okay.
And I do care. Like I would never care for any kids intoxicated ever.
Okay. So you think because you are intoxicated, it's probably not safe to be driving kids around?
Not kids around, no.
Okay.
Like, I would never want to have
Gotcha.
other lives reliable.
Would you be willing to do a couple tests to make sure it's good for you to be driving tonight?
Well, you did though. You did, because people, even if you're in the car by yourself, and you drink and drive, right? You're still putting other people in harm's way. You're still putting kids in harm's way. Because you never know what the fuck you're gonna hit. Who the fuck you're gonna hit. You could hit a minivan or something, and you would think there would only be like 1 or 2 people in there. But no, it probably could be full of kids. You just hit that minivan and fuck, you never know. It's crazy.
Allison confidently agrees to the field sobriety tests, thinking that being a 5 out of 10 sober is enough for her to drive. But in reality, any amount of alcohol consumed can have a negative effect on the ability to safely operate a vehicle. And after performing the field sobriety tests, the officer confirmed that Allison wasn't safe to drive. However, she has a different opinion.
How did you think you did on those tests?
I feel like I did fine, to be honest.
Okay. Felt like you did fine? Like, if you had to rate yourself, are we talking like 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%?
Probably like at 8, like at least passing, yeah.
So like 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Hypothetical, do you think if you were to drive at an 8 out of 10 is necessarily safe, if there's a 20% chance you might be running somebody over or hurting yourself?
Honestly, no. Like, obviously, I always want my friends to be with someone who's like 100% okay to drive. Like,
Okay.
That's obviously me, but like, yes, I thought I was okay to get to the house.
Okay. Based on everything that's happened tonight, okay, with the crash that happened here, signs of intoxication I'm seeing, performance on these tests, I don't think it's safe for you to be driving tonight, okay?
Can I have my friend take me home?
Nope. So if you can place your hands behind your back, you are under arrest for DWI right now, okay?
The officer immediately concluded that she was too drunk to drive and placed her under arrest. You'd expect that Allison would feel at least a little guilty, but that wasn't the case. She went from crying to smiling and joking around with her friends.
Here's your property.
Make sure you smile. I did really good on my test, I'm not gonna lie.
What was the test?
I did fucking good. I don't know why he told me I fucking failed.
What was the
I was
test?
fucking followed his fingers. I was fucking on it. All I could see was his fucking finger. Fucking walking test. I fucking nailed it. Are you kidding? Yes, I'm in fucking it.
Wait, I think Clint just tried to call back.
Clint, please don't be mad at me. I was fixing my hair while I was driving. And of course they told me that. And I'm really sorry. I'm not even that drunk. I've had 2 shots in 1 day. Yeah. But will you put my mugshot on a t-shirt? Don't be mad at me, Clint. Like, I'm trying to be a teacher. And my dad's dead, so I don't need to do lectures right now.
Really haven't met that many people that are excited for this. Might as well make life harder than now. Rather than sit here all
Posing for pictures while getting arrested and having a
crazy.
mugshot on a t-shirt is probably not the best look for a kindergarten teacher. Allison was taken to a jail facility where she would
Wait, she's
spend
a
the rest of her
kindergarten
night.
teacher?
She faces charges of DWI, and for first-time offenders, her bail bond can be up to $3,000. These are the disgusting crimes committed by teachers. But what happens when it's a school principal who commits the crime?
I have to go to the bathroom. I understand that, but you're not gonna piss in that bush over there.
On August 30th, 2022, police rushed to the scene after middle school principal Aretha Dooley
But the what?
crashed and caused property damage to 2 houses. But when they asked Aretha what had happened,
She wanted to piss in a bush? Like, okay. If you're a dude, you can get away with it, but like a woman, yeah, you definitely cannot get away with that. There's no way.
she didn't.
Especially you asking cops, oh yeah, I can just go pee in the fucking bush over there is crazy. That's not true. I mean, it depends, because that looks like it's out in public, okay? You guys would have to fully take a squat, alright? Unless you can, you know, somehow do some magic tricks, and somehow aim that motherfucker somewhere else, then, yeah. But, a man can literally just, like, go behind something and basically hide it pretty easily. You guys have to fully pull your shit down, alright? What if you in bushes all the time? Have a name for it? A pee funnel that pee funnel thing that acts like that's wild. That's wild. You guys just had that in your purse? Did I just learn something? Is that what do you guys keep in your purse? A pee funnel? In case of emergencies? Never used before? Yep, all of us. That's why you guys need fucking such a big of a purse. That makes sense. Every single one in the world. That makes sense. That makes sense, Lex. I knew you guys were hiding something in there. I couldn't prove what, but our cocks are huge. I knew it. See, women weren't lying, okay? They all say for some fucking reason that they always have a bigger cock than you know the man that they're talking to or whatever it is. I knew it. I knew you guys were hiding something. I just couldn't prove it.
The truth.
What happened?
I just have to go to the bathroom, sir.
Okay,
really
but you're not answering my question for me.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I just have to go to the bathroom.
No, that's not the question that I asked
Which
you.
question?
My question that I'm asking you is.
There was no accident, sir. There was no.
Man, look at your vehicle.
I look at the vehicle.
Okay, hold on.
I just have to go to the bathroom.
You're not understanding me. I need you to look where your vehicle is, right?
Yes.
I need you to see that all of your airbags have deployed.
They have,
right?
sir.
You do not have shoes on right now.
I took them off in the car because I came out to speak to you, sir.
She said that she was fine, as if her damaged car behind her wasn't all the proof that the cops needed. But as she tried to dodge the officer's questions, she lost her balance, which made it clear that she was far from fine. Malloy was drunk and unstable, and everyone knew it.
Can you just get the license, registration, insurance from me, please?
Yes, sir. Can I just go to the bathroom, please?
I need to deal with this first, and then we can proceed.
I just have to go to the bathroom. I can't hold it. I'm just being honest. I cannot hold it,
I understand, man, but right now you're involved in a motor vehicle accident.
I'm not. I'm
You
in
are.
the driveway.
You are. This is not your
The
driveway.
secret is out.
It's not my driveway. I pulled over.
Now you have to become a woman or die.
Pull over. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm just asking if I can
Yeah, I'm
please go to the
sorry.
bathroom, sir.
I'm sorry, Lex, but
That's all I have to do.
there's no way that I'm becoming a woman.
Have you been drinking today?
I guess Lex, you must you gotta kill me or something. I don't know. There's just no way.
Surprisingly, Malloy thought mentioning her father's police connection would get her special treatment, but there was no chance of that happening. She insisted on using the bathroom, but the cops knew it was all a lie and got tired of repeating themselves after a while.
Hey, I didn't say it, Lex. You said it, alright?
I didn't hit anything. I just need to stop. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm fine. My license just fell there. I have my driver's license. It fell there.
It fell where, man?
Insurance. It fell on the side, sir.
I gave you options.
Go to the bathroom.
I said that there's no way that I would become a woman. You made it out to be that I said that I would rather die than become a woman. Okay. And honestly, this is completely off topic. If I did become a woman, right, just magically one day, I'm not gonna lie, that probably just one day that I would become a woman, I'd be playing with shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be playing with everything that's on me. I'm not gonna lie.
And I just told I had to really go to the bathroom.
But I think
really bad.
I think everybody would.
But we're a little limited on options as to the driver's license around us, right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really have to go to the bathroom. That's all
Okay.
I asked.
Are we gonna run through tests? Okay. Let's get moving.
At this point, the cops are starting to get annoyed by Malloy, so they decide to quickly do the sobriety tests and get it over with. Little did they know, Malloy really needs to use the bathroom.
I'll take the test, but I really, sir.
I got you. Like I said, you take the test, or you come with me in cuffs. Those are the only two options that I'm giving you right now.
I will take the test.
Okay.
But I feel like everybody, like, there's different like women if like if they switch to like a dude, they would be playing with their fucking like the dude shit, and it, like but I feel like that, yeah. I'm so fucking down, or I'm so down to fucking rabbit hole. ChatGPT. Dude, I am so down a fucking rabbit hole on GTA. Or not why did I say GTA? ChatGPT. What's the rabbit hole? I'm curious.
I understand. You have to. No. I have to do the test before you use the bathroom.
Finding out some crazy shit.
We understand. You have been telling me that you have to use the bathroom since I got here.
That's it.
Okay, I got you. Take the test.
I can't.
Okay, Justin, we're gonna move it over here.
You see these cuffs, right? Take this test, or you're coming in handcuffs.
So my partner's gonna read from a book aloud, and I'm gonna demonstrate the test so you can see it, and then you're going to perform. I understand that, but you're not gonna piss in that bush over there.
I'm not sir. You don't have to yell at me.
After about 5 more minutes of complaining about the bathroom, the officers finally got her to perform the sobriety test. And once the first test was done, Malloy started claiming to have a medical condition and couldn't continue any further.
So real quick.
Gone rogue and traded FT
Whatever medical conditions
What I'm stating
and
to
shit.
you is that
Other?
I have to use the bathroom.
So let me ask you this: are you able to perform this test?
That's crazy.
I'm unable to perform the test that you're asking me to perform.
So that's both tests.
That's both tests.
Okay.
But I can do what I've done.
They're becoming like a gang.
Ma'am, just do me a favor, turn around. Put your arms behind your back.
Okay, I can do it. No, sir, I can do it.
That's
Going from having a
crazy.
medical condition to being fine is impressive. However, it was
How the fuck did they learn like all this shit? That's crazy.
It was too late for Malloy, and after a little resistance, she was arrested and put in the back of the car. But back in the station, she wasn't done fighting yet.
I'm gonna go back because I think there's a little confusion of what's going on. I'm gonna say this one more time. Last chance, it's on body camera. I will go to court that day. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath? Yes or no?
I can't ask any questions.
Great. Okay, that's a refusal. No, we'll take that as a refusal.
I'm not refusing anything.
Great.
I'm just asking, why am I
too many chances, man.
permitted to ask a question?
Refusal. Okay, yeah. She's gonna fingerprint you now.
Can I ask
now,
a question?
we gotta fingerprint you and then we'll be on the way, okay? But just so you know, I've
Yeah,
done
so-
that at least 10 times. My partner tried to read the other thing at least 10 times. Great. And each time I made it clear. You said
Malloy's uncooperative behavior continued for over an hour, where she refused to take a breathalyzer test and repeatedly pulled her hand away when police tried to fingerprint her.
I'm sitting here doing it and you're just asking me to do it.
Come on. Stop.
Can someone else do it? I put it in here.
Man, go on and hold yourself for me, please.
Break it down, get it
I'm asking
determined.
I'm telling you to go back
Hell
in
yeah.
the cell.
Why?
I'm telling you to go back in the cell.
I understand what you're telling me, but why?
Go.
I went to the bathroom.
Ma'am,
I washed my hands. I'm
Go back
willing to
into the
put it
cell.
in.
Ma'am, we're asking you for simple instructions. Like I've been telling you time and time again. Can you go into the cell, please?
But I'm willing to put it up there.
We're past that. Because you lost your chance. Can you go to the cell,
What do you
please?
mean I lost my chance?
Ma'am, go back to the cell.
I don't understand.
Ma'am, go to the stand. I could care less. Go
Okay.
back in the stand.
But,
Go back
so
in the
you're
cell.
refusing
Go
to
back
let
in the
me
cell.
to fingerprint myself.
Are you going to continue then?
Ma'am, I haven't done anything.
So no more questions. No more talking.
I haven't asked any questions.
Okay.
Just
I haven't
let her
asked
do her
any
job.
questions.
Can you let my partner do her
I
job?
haven't done anything.
So
I put my hands up.
If we keep going,
wiped
you're just
my
gonna go back in the
hands.
cell. Thank you.
Eventually, Township Councilman Bill Rutherford arrived, and the police released Malloy. She was charged with DWI and driving an unregistered vehicle. She later resigned from her job. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see more.
Damn. Pretty sure I already watched this one. Wait. Pretty sure I did.
Deal with all sorts of violent and dangerous
idea that he's about to be thrust into one of Ohio's most notorious criminal cases.
This traffic stop turns into a 7-hour standoff. It's crazy.
You have zero taillights in the back of this thing at all.
Oh my God.
There's not a light on it.
I just came from the ER.
Okay.
I poked myself in the eye.
Oh
with the
gosh.
scissors.
Do you have an ID? And then I gotta get the temporary plate off the back. I didn't see it.
Sure don't.
You don't have an ID?
No, I sure don't.
You don't know your social?
No, I sure don't. Somebody stole my purse, my social security, my license, everything was in that.
Wow.
It's never happened before.
30 years of marriage.
Who owns the van?
The van is still, 30 days, so nothing's came back.
To get the 30-day, you'd have to have the title and the sign, right?
Right.
So do you have that with you?
Do we have that in the glove box? Or?
I think so.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Ronald
Ronald?
Taylor, T-A-Y-L-A.
And then what would be your last address on your ID?
How would they buy you a car? Unless, like, they have a bank account or something.
Kentucky, or is it Ohio ID? Hey, man, what's your name?
Barbara.
Barbara?
Yeah. Taylor.
What's your date of birth, Barbara?
May.
Yep.
19th.
I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Okay.
What's that about, dude? 5, they're taking off. It's Colorado Signal 7, temporary. They're taking off. Head northbound Lafayette. It's got no taillights. Passing Eagleton. 90.
An opening shot?
Male white driver, female.
I'm trying to find them.
They stated they just left the ER. There is a canine in the car. Seemed friendly as a
Hey.
small dog. Pit bull.
If you find one of them that will buy you stuff, send it my way too. I want some stuff too. I'm gonna tell it to him, a sugar bot daddy. Oh my god. Can you be my sugar bot mommy? I mean shit.
81, no traffic. Looks like we're getting on 40. Disregard stayed on 42.
Are you eastbound or westbound?
We're northbound 42 still, northbound 42. Past a semi on the bridge.
Might be patched with LPD.
We're on 42, getting ready to be at the truck stop. He's on the wrong side of the road. He does have headlights, he just doesn't have taillights. It was a Colorado Signal 7. I never got it off of it before he took off. Dispatch, if you look up Ronald Taylor is what his name was, and her name was another.
So, if you chopper, we're gonna head your way.
Okay.
Mr. London, you have our aviation en route to you.
Pulling in the TA, over a curb, heading towards the building. We're going to be right at the front of the TA, stopping. You better stop! You better stop! Stay. I'm going to tase you. You're going to get tased. Gun! Gun or something. He's got his drop it right now. He's got something in his hand. It might be a gun. He's got a gun in his hand. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
Did he just pull his pants off?
Get on the ground. Put it down. He's got a gun. We're in the TA parking lot. White male, no pants on. Heading towards semis. Heading towards 70 by the water tower. They're getting in a semi right now over here. Trying to take off in a semi, male and female. They can't figure out how to get the semi and drive. Incoming units were held up here. You see our cars, the drive. We're in the back towards the water tower. Is a semi. They're trying to get it driving. Right there, back up, back up, back up. He's got a gun right there. Good.
You say he's got a 40?
Yeah, I pulled a gun.
Get back, go back.
There's two of them in there. Male's on the driver's side, female's passenger side.
I don't know if we had a truck driver inside or not. They're still trying to steal it. They're revving it up. All right, looks like you just got the air brakes off. Small code 40.
There's a guy and there's 3 people in it now.
Looks like we have a truck driver that is also in the cab with it. Dude, London 515 too much, Jeff. Can you try to get that 7 off that van that's in front of my car? See if we can ID them. Right in front of you. He's right there.
Driver, step out of the semi with your hands up.
Is there?
I got him in mind.
Is there just? Is the semis just unlocked? I think we're gonna hop on the Minecraft server again. our dinner? Well, have fun, Lex. Oh, good luck with the sugar bodied bot the sugar bot daddy, alright? Yeah. When I tell it to marry me, so it has this has to split assets. Crazy. Wait, how would it marry you? Would you like send it like a contract or something? That's funny. What to do, bro? And kissing emotes, that's still the deal. I don't know what to do. I don't want to watch cop videos. I'm bored of watching cop videos, bro. They're cool, interesting, but I want to play something. And I don't want to play RuneScape, and there's nobody on the server, Minecraft server. So I'm kind of bored. Hmm. I don't know. What do we want to do, guys? Yeah, I don't know what to do. We'll be playing like Power World again. I don't know. Need to go to bed at a decent time. I think we're just gonna cut the stream short, to be honest. I won't be. I don't know what time I'm actually gonna be home tomorrow, but I'm just gonna say this right now. I do not think I'm gonna be home, or I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I also posted in the Discord. So, yeah. We'll end it right here. We'll go right out to Fawn. Because I don't really know what I want to do. But see you guys later. Have a fun one. Have a good one. We'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I know there's only one viewer in both my chats. I think. Not even. Actually, just my Twitch chat. But yeah. We're gonna raid out to on Twitch. But on YouTube, we're not. Because there's no raid function on YouTube. But anyways. Peace, motherfuckers.